We're live. There we go. Oh,
I like the late shows, actually.
why?
When we go on late. I feel like we get more people in here, actually. I think we have better streams when it's later.
Maybe. I don't like it because
Because
I
we
have
have
to stay up
zero.
that much later for post game stuff. But
Which Sam will we see
Sam
tonight? You have normal Sam.
normal Sam tonight. This
Did you
is
guys
your last
enjoy that
show.
yesterday?
That was fun. I thought it was great.
See, like, I half thought it bombed, but then I watched it back and I thought it was okay.
Wait, are we gonna have to miss basketball this Sunday?
Oh, I hope not. I really don't want to.
They play at 6.
Why do they have to play a 6 p.m. Sunday game?
Hear me out. Fuck it. we play anyways.
Who are they playing?
The Spurs.
If we play anyway.
Hey, if there was a game to miss. If there was a game to miss. That's all I'm saying. You know?
We'll have to see.
I think we should. I like ball. I want to play. Fuck it.
You're an addict now.
I say we play. I love it, dude. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's the highlight of my week.
Oh man, I really hate that. I hate that they have a Sunday night game. NBA just don't schedule games on Sunday night.
Yeah, do Sunday afternoon. Just do
Sunday afternoon's fine.
I don't care if you do late night either. You want to schedule one for 10 for West Coast? Fine, I don't care. But like a 6 p.m. game, you're an asshole. That's dog.
Yeah, awful. It is. I actually agree.
That's horrendous.
It's pretty accurate. Adam Silver rat.
Can't be doing that. But anyways, Celtics tonight against the Kings. This is one of the 2 games we said that 3 games on the remainder of their schedule that we said could be difficult, and then they went and started being bad. But this could still be a tough game for the Celtics because the Kings, good team, the Kings. They've got a lot of good players. They've been playing really well this season, so it'll be fun. It'll be interesting.
Kings are the fun team. The most disrespectful adjective you can ever call an NBA team that wants to compete. They're fun. That means they have a good record. They are playing well in the regular season, but nobody thinks they're doing anything in the playoffs, which kind of sucks for them.
To their defense, I think a big part of that is we quite literally just have never seen them in the playoffs.
It's true. It's right? True. And also, nobody expected anything out of them this season, so this is all gravy.
Well, they expect them to be better, but not this.
Well, like we talked about yesterday, we had them 11th.
Yeah, and they're 43-28 right now. That's
good for them.
Good.
They're almost as good as the Celtics.
No, but
almost.
No.
Let's see by the end of the season.
Not really, almost. But
I still think the Celtics are trying to get Victor. Somebody tell them.
They can't. Someone's got to let the Celtics.
It's too late.
Oh man.
See, that's why last season was like sneaky fire, is because it could have went either way.
There was no expectations.
Well, no, there was expectations at the beginning of the year, and then they really sucked. But like, see, if they really wanted to tank, they could have did it. They didn't screw around. They made a decision, and they stuck with it. They were like, "We're going to be good now."
Matt, that's a dangerous bet. That's a dangerous one, man. He is, man.
Matt hates money.
Cold. Yeah.
Is that attempts?
No,
because he's not making more than one. If he makes one. I saw a stat today on Twitter. Julius Randle in his last game, Andrew, I hope you're in here because this is all the talk you're getting. 8 threes made. Tatum has not made 8 shots in a game since Atlanta.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very tough. Let's take a look at Tatum. When's the last time Tatum made 3 threes in a game? He made 3 threes against Utah, 3 for 8.
Too many.
Before that, it was the Atlanta game, 5 for 14.
Not 5 for 14. 14's a lot. 14's too many.
5 for 14 is not terrible, but still, 14 is a lot. Abby Chin interviewing D White pregame. He said he's not playing in the fourth quarter. I can't imagine this is a real thing, but that's funny. He prefers napping. Fire. Patricia's hyped. He's averaged 4.2 threes over the last 5 games.
Makes?
But 6. But he made 6 against the Blazers and 5 against the Hawks. So the last
only needs
4
to take
games,
200 to get 4.2.
The last 4 games, he's averaging less than 2, though. So it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's a risk because he's not.
Tatum is fake until you're advised otherwise by us.
10 attempts over past 10 games. He's averaged, yes.
Yeah.
More than that. He's averaged
Shouldn't
more
get
than 10
double
attempts.
digits if you're shooting like me.
He's averaged more than 10 attempts. I'll check the math, but he's averaged, if I had to guess.
Lewis
based on
says,
what
how
I'm
about
looking at,
no
it's like 12.
threes? I agree. Good job, Lewis.
No dumb threes. Let's add the adjective in there. Let's
No, Missoula should like go 100% petty and tell them to take no threes, and then when it like blows up, he could be like, "Oh, you guys like that? We didn't take any threes."
Well, because they would absolutely lose. Right? We know this.
I don't
We
know
they
if
would.
they'd 1,000% lose. I'd be interested to see.
You're an idiot.
I'd be interested to see how it goes.
You're an idiot. If they took 0 threes in a game, they would lose. They wouldn't be close. They would get demolished if they took no threes.
I don't
I'm telling
think that's
you.
true. I don't think that's a given.
No. You're an idiot.
Well, it depends if the other team catches on or not. If they get hip to it, then yeah, because they can just play you like you're Ben Simmons.
Yeah, no shit. They'd get hip to it. What do you like? They just wouldn't. How many attempts to check? Is this for basketball?
This is up in the air because we don't know if we're playing.
We're playing. I'm making the decision. Fuck it. I don't care. I want to play. It's the highlight of my week.
Man, like I think like that, and then I'm like, man, in August, I really wish I could watch a game, even if it is against the Spurs. Like that's
11.1 attempts against the over the last 6 games.
Ugh, that's disgusting. Take me out behind the shed.
31%. I would like to play ball. I can watch a replay of the game when I get home.
Oh, I don't do that. I just won't watch.
I'll just watch a replay. I'm okay with it. I'm with Sam. Jack, stop being mean to the cokehead, bro. It's always the rich. They would if the Celtics took
coke today. I'm tired as hell.
If the Celtics took no threes in the game, they would not win the game. I'm just telling you that. How many attempts do I take per game? I feel like
I don't know. It's tough. Our games are 10 minutes.
I know.
I'd say like Jack averages maybe 3.
You got muted. Hello.
I don't think I'm muted. My thing didn't come undone.
I can't hear you. Chat, can you hear Sam?
Fantastic.
I don't know what's happening. I'm a bit confused.
Nope, my thing's showing levels.
Type the starting lineup in the chat.
Chat, can you hear me?
Robert Williams is back, but he is not a part of
chat. Can hear me.
John, you can hear Sam?
It's on your end, bum. Can't do this to me when my equipment sucks.
Why didn't
this is why you play music.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, my audio got switched off from my headphones apparently for no reason. Give me a sec.
Oh, it's a terrible feeling, isn't it? When your stuff doesn't work. All right, let's see. Lewis says Jack seems like the rebounder on the team. Jack gets work done inside and out. He's been making threes lately. He's been pretty consistent. Landon knows Jack is a 3-point specialist. Landon says they can hear both of us. Jim enjoying the stream. Williams says, what's the over-under on the Celtics' first shot being a 3 and who takes it? I wonder if we could see that on DraftKings. I know Jack can't hear me, but I am curious.
I can hear you. You're just going through my TV. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, it's just not fucking fixing. This is pissing me off now. Like, it just
the tables. They have turned. It's not fun for anybody.
We're back.
It sucks.
We're back. Okay.
Matt,
what did I miss? What do we have?
Let's go Celtics. William wants to know what's the over-under on Celtics' first shot being a 3 and who takes it?
I have a theory that the first shot will be Tatum cutting to the basket. I don't know why. I have a gut feeling that they're going to be back on track. I think Robert Williams is back. They're fully healthy. For some reason, something's going to click, and they're going to get Tatum a shot down low, easy look to open the game. That's my guess. I don't know. It's very possible they get a 3 to open the game, and if it is a 3, if I had to guess, it would probably be a Derek White 3 or an Al Horford 3 in the corner.
I was going to say Al Horford.
Because in their defense, like, they've been playing bad. They usually start the game playing fine, which is like the weird part, right?
Yeah,
like,
they get bored.
Yeah.
They're like, this isn't fun anymore.
That's it. If I had to bet, that's what I'd go with, but I don't know. What is this? Jack's to go-to shot, 25 flight free fall to the hoop from his apartment balcony. No. My go-to shot.
Perfect doing apartment trick shots.
Yeah. My go-to, I take a lot of threes when I play basketball. I'm chucking the threes. Well,
Jack's playing Missoula ball.
Let me rephrase. I don't take bad threes. I don't think. Not many of my threes.
No, I don't think so.
I just if I touch it, I have a very quick release. I take Sam Hauser threes.
Not that I make
Muscala. Sure. There we go. Yeah. That's the good one.
The anti-Grant.
I was getting in the post last Sunday though. I was getting down low. I was doing
I
some
love
stuff.
that. You almost had a game winner in the post.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. I'm pissed. I should have. It was an easy game winner. I bodied Joe. I got around him too. It just it's
Oh
upsetting.
man, tough.
Deeply upsetting. Yeah, I don't know. I was telling Sam before the show. I feel like oddly confident in the Celtics tonight. I feel like not only like they're fully healthy. I feel like that'll get them with the right mindset, but also like this is a good team and they usually play better against good teams anyways. So I just have a feeling that tonight's going to be the night they start to turn it around. Maybe it's false confidence. You can call it what you want to call it, but like I just have a gut feeling that the Celtics are going to be back on track a bit tonight. So I guess
I'm gonna break character and agree with Jack. I kind of feel like they're due for a win. Don't know why I feel that way, but it feels like they've been all right on this road trip. Like from recency bias, you're like, wow, this team sucks, which they kind of do. But I believe they're like 3-2, and if they win tonight, they're 4-2 on the road trip, which isn't that bad. And they've still won like what is it, 4 of 6? So they're really not like
yes.
doing that terrible, but like
They've
it
won
just
four.
feels terrible. And also, I saw Mark D'Amico tweet on Twitter today, so take it with a grain of salt. But he was like, in like their last however many games, the Celtics have only lost 2 by a combined like 9 points.
This is
Which,
true.
like, yeah, that's true, but like they shouldn't have been in close games in half those games because they were up big, and they shouldn't have lost any of them. You could really argue. Like it feels like they kicked away a lot of those games. But to circle back to tonight against the Kings, one thing to keep your eye on is that Kings team being hungry after coming to the Garden back on Black Friday and just like being on the wrong end of like a 40-0 run.
Yeah,
It was
they
one of
got
the most insane runs I've ever seen. Like the Kings were
they got
actually
blown
like
to
holding their
pieces.
own, like beating up on the Celtics when the Celtics were really good. And the Celtics just like had enough and they like won by 30. It was crazy.
Yeah.
If you don't remember.
No, it's nothing. And excuse me, that stat's right. They won 4 out of their last 6. And of those last 6 games, they've lost the 2 games by a combined 3. So like it's just the way they lost them because they were up against the Jazz. They should have been beating the Rockets and they let it slip. So
A lot of people are
but
saying if Tatum doesn't suck, they're 6-0.
the problem is like, or not the problem. The good thing is like the other 4 games were like, I don't want to say like the Minnesota game was a bit iffy. I don't think they necessarily played terrible. I think maybe there's some questionable shots. I just think that was the case. Both teams weren't having a good shooting night, and the Celtics grinded it out. It's fine, but like they blew out Portland at home. They blew out Portland again, and fended off a Dame run, and then they would beat the Hawks by 9. And every time the Hawks tried to come back, they fended it off. Right. And you can say there were some fumbles, but like that's what you want them to do. Even when the other team goes on runs, inevitably, they fended it off. So hello, Dave Dunk. Thank you for tuning in. I just think like they're playing better than we think they are, but the losses are so rough that it emphasizes them more. And like they deserve to be emphasized because you can't lose to the Rockets. You can't lose the way you did against the Jazz and give up that many rebounds. And these are not long after they lost 3 straight, blowing 3 double-digit leads. But I do think since those 3 double-digit leads, they have been turning it around. It's just Tatum's still struggling, and the losses they do lose are so gut-wrenching because they probably should win them.
Yeah, I mean,
thank you, Dave.
How many times, thank you, Dave, are you going to have to like lose in a heartbreaking fashion or frustrating fashion before you snap out of it? Is today the big day? You see the Kings and you're like, oh man, this team shouldn't be very good.
Well,
and then you play down to them. But then you realize the Kings are real good, so you have to play up. I
they
think they're in
avoided
for a big time confusing game.
they avoided that type of thing though, right? Like they have been better at it recently. Like they avoided against the Hawks, they avoided against the Blazers. Both of those games, like the Hawks were making a run in the 4th. Dame was absolutely absurd in the 4th. That you can't tell me that game didn't reek of a comeback loss against the Celtics.
Oh, I thought it was coming. I was ready.
Right?
I wasn't near the kiosk, so I couldn't bet.
Yeah.
But I was sharp as a whip against Utah. I ran right over there and hit plus 750.
Oh, Dad. But yeah, so I think they have been better. It's just like they've been better than the low bar they set for themselves in those 3 blown double-digit losses, but they're still not at where they were at the start of the season, which is where a lot of fans expect them and want them to be. Sorry.
Yeah, I would just prefer that they're not terrible. Don't be the absolute worst. It returns. big game against the Kings. Kings are good. Prove that you can still compete. Playoffs are what, 10 games away, you said, Jack?
Roughly, yes.
It's time to cut the crap. Start getting ready to play some real games.
Yes.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's coming right around the corner. The weather is starting to get nice. It's go time. Quit screwing around. Tatum, get your head out of your ass. Nobody buy Tatum's shoes until he stops sucking, by the way. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm not convinced that his feet aren't really hurting him.
Oh, man.
I wanted to buy a pair, but now I can't.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. I can't buy. Why would you buy him?
Mm-hmm.
That's like when Marbury came out and he wore and ones and broke his foot.
Not great promotional work there.
No,
definitely not ideal for him.
He made Mike sell the Hornets. That's how bad this is for Jordan.
Jordan's gonna make some serious dough selling the fucking Hornets, though. He bought that team for
It is funny just because, who really cares about the Hornets? But because the NBA is so popular, he's gonna make so much money.
He's gonna sell for $3 billion.
Yeah, same thing happened for racist dude that owned the Clippers, Donald Sterling. Dude, it's the Clippers. They're the second most popular team in the city, and he sold them for $4.2 billion.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But
they're doing a show on Racist Man, and
I
they
did see that.
have Blake Griffin, and he doesn't look like Blake Griffin at all.
Yes, the characters that they chose are entertaining.
Them though. I'm very interested to see.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Telling the story, it'll be it'll be a bit odd to see how they frame it and what they're planning on. But I'll tease it again here because I'm excited for it. I have a really cool article that I'm working on that I've been working on for 2 months, and it's starting to come together a little bit. I'm planning out how I'm going to write it. I have all the quotes and stuff. I'm hoping to have it out by the start of the playoffs. Dad, I told my dad what it is. Dad, I haven't leaked what it is. Don't say it in the chat. You can just
delete this.
No behind the scenes.
No beam tonight. But cut that shit out.
But I'm working on a cool article.
As Jack tries to talk about his article, and I'm just not letting him talk. Go ahead.
That's all right. No, I said what I had to say. It's all right. It's coming up.
Ban me.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. But
Jack making some new friends.
Yes. I don't know. I have a good feeling about the game tonight, though. I feel like they're gonna pull something together.
Andrew says, "Print more money. That'll solve it." Well,
of what? What's the problem you're talking about?
Well, the Celtics. But you want to talk about printing money? I'm not convinced this is going to do the job tonight. But we do have the pregame pick presented by Smash the Odds at Smash Odds on Twitter. Let me start off by saying, Smash the Odds monster weekend for the first weekend of March Madness. I was hanging out with him. We were at the casino for his bachelor party. Man was printing money with the college picks. This weekend's coming. You're going to want to sign up for those premium picks so you can get that premium payday like I did last week. Foxwoods tried to rob me, and he helped me not get robbed. I took $3 off those clowns by the end of the day. But his pick, be careful, Jason Tatum over 29.5 points. That being said, gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700 because if you're betting on Tatum, you've probably got yourself an addiction. I know Jack's got some picks that he was slinging around before the game. I don't have any pick tonight. I have not looked. My pick is to protect the people from perhaps bankrupting themselves by betting on Jason Tatum.
Sam the hero.
I'm a really good guy.
So, chat, I don't know about you. I don't bet often. I have been lately because obviously it was legalized and stuff like that. And so I made some decent money. I cashed out and now I'm just betting with house money at this point. So my bet of choice, I like the big parlays. I like putting $5 or $10 down on a bunch of little bets that I like and having it make decent money.
Again, 1-800-522-4700.
Yes. But that's how I like to bet. So I can run you down a giant parlay. It's like an 8-leg parlay that I have. And we can see what the chat thinks about it. So
and these are Celtics related picks to this game.
Yes, this is this game, Celtics Kings parlay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Sorry, there's 9 legs.
What is the wager to win? Start with that.
$20 to win $5.25.
Jack gets rich. Here we go.
We'll see, maybe. And again, I'm betting with house money. This is just money that I've already made that I cash out a bunch. I just want to make that clear so it doesn't sound bad. I got Malcolm Brogdon 10 plus points. I think possible, very possible. He's averaging more than that in this season.
I don't think that's crazy.
Jaylen Brown 20 plus. Dude's been on.
I'd say that is also a W. I'll give you W or L for each pick.
Okay. De'Aaron Fox 20 plus.
I think that's a W. I think they rely on him heavily to score. He is the focal point of their offense. I think you may see a big game from Fox. I don't know. Maybe Marcus Smart tries today.
We'll see. Al Horford 1 plus made 3.
So it's over half of 3.
Yep.
I think that's a good bet. W.
De'Aaron Fox 2 plus made 3s.
I am not educated enough to answer that question.
I think that's a bit riskier because I don't think
I'm a big dumb idiot on that one.
He averages 1.7 made 3s a game. So it's a risk one. That one's a risky one, but
that might figured. But he is playing the Celtics. It's plus 5 overall for every guy that plays the Celtics.
Jeez, Lewis, that's an over and a half. Marcus Smart 4 plus assists.
I think that's W. I think he's due.
Okay. Jaylen Brown 6 plus rebounds.
That one might be tough with Rob back. I mean, you got everyone healthy except for Pritchard and Gallinari, who's just kind of not on the team, but he takes up a roster spot. I don't know. I don't think that's too crazy. I think Jalen's been playing hard, hitting the glass, doing a little bit of everything, and really has thrived lately. So I don't hate that.
Al Horford over 8.5 points.
I don't hate that either. Horford's such like a crapshoot, though. Like you really never know what you're gonna get.
It's tough. And then Malcolm Brogdon over 3.5 assists.
I don't think that's that crazy.
Okay,
feels like a W.
I put him
we
all
should have
together.
did a power ranking of the picks on the parlay. I like Lewis's segment, penthouse bets, quote unquote house money.
Yeah, all right. All right.
Dave also says don't bet.
Sorry. Dave.
Again, 1-800-522-4700. Jason Tatum over 29.5 points. So there you go. Take the number with the pick.
Going back to non-Celtics, Sam, I really want to play basketball this weekend. It's the highlight.
I do too. How do you think I feel? I haven't been able to play basketball at like full strength for 2 months.
My thing is like, as much as you might want to watch the Celtics play in X amount of weeks, like it's either skip this one Celtics game against the Spurs or not play basketball for 2 weeks.
Well, it's not necessarily true.
Well, as in okay, well, you get to play more often. I need to join those things anyways. I'll come down for those too. But I don't know. I think it's worth. Also, why haven't you been a captain lately? Is it because of your knee?
I don't really like to be captain.
Why is that?
It just depends on like who else is the captain. Like I don't necessarily think it's fair.
I suppose. I see what you're saying. Okay, fair enough.
We'll see. Depends if they piss me off in the next 2 games or not.
I think I might. I'm tempted to go regardless, but
I have not decided yet.
I really want to go.
By the way, chat, no show Friday.
Yes, sorry about that.
We will both be at the game as spectators, so we will not have anything for you.
Apologies,
sorry.
Chat. I will be there with my dad and Uncle Dan, so 2 chat.
It is funny that Danny's going to be there too.
Yeah, my friend Danny will also be there. That is weird.
He's like, I was like, yeah, we're all going. You're not special.
Then he goes, can we be on the court? And I said, Danny, no, that's not how this works. Very funny. The Nets are trying to come back right now against the Cavs. They're not going to do it, but they're trying their damned hardest.
No, they sure did it against the Celtics.
Yes, they did.
Landon wants to know if we can all text on Friday for the pregame.
Also, shout out to who was it last night? Hold please.
Stand by. We'll go to the review.
Shout out to the Bulls taking down the Sixers in double OT. Now the Celtics got to do their job. Celtics got to do their job now. You can't waste this opportunity.
You're asking an awful lot there.
Hey. You know what's crazy?
What's the line on the game tonight?
+5, I think. Celtics favored by 5.
So what's Moneyline Kings? Too early for
+5.
insurance?
Oh, Moneyline Kings is plus Moneyline Kings. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were asking the spread, so I got confused.
Now that Massachusetts has legal sports betting, I'm telling you, get in on
Plus
the insurance.
172.
It's not there yet. What you're rooting for if you're a fan is the Celtics to go up early. That's what you want.
Also,
then you load up your app, put $5 on them to lose.
Yeah. Can we talk about how crazy it is? Is random. That Bulls-Sixers game was double OT, and the score was 109-105.
Yeah, with Philly, who shoots a million free throws.
No one was scoring.
Did you see Embiid kill Kobe White?
No.
He, ran him over.
Really?
It was on a fast break, and White tried to get in front of him, and Embiid just went, barreling in, trying to draw a foul, and then just, landed on him.
Oh, my God.
Lewis says he'll be my date. I'm going with my dad.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We already sent you to a game. Shut up.
True. Do you see Donovan Mitchell kill Yuta Watanabe?
Yes, I did.
Crazy dunk.
I'm an idiot. I forget my lighting is impacted by my monitor. What's it called? Have you heard of the Ed Cooley situation?
No.
So, quick breakdown. I'm sure some people in the chat will know this if you're local. Ed Cooley forever has been. He went to Georgetown. He was the head coach of PC. People are not happy. I wasn't sure because I am not really attached to PC at all. So it was difficult for me to decide if he was a rat or not. Because half of me really thinks he was there long enough and had done enough for the program. But the consensus seems to be rat.
Wait, did he leave Providence, take a year, then go? Or he, this year, he was at Providence, next year he's tipping?
The streets are saying not only did he leave this year and is going next year, he had made up his mind halfway through the season. He had signed the papers to sell his house on March 3rd, at which point the Friars not won a single game after that.
Ooh.
It is kind of something else. Oh, we have Ryan Reynolds in the chat.
Ryan Reynolds getting blocked. See you later.
What the hell?
Ryan Reynolds is.
This is why we don't grow.
Fishy website. I googled it. One of the first things that comes up. Georgetown has an SB Nation site. It's called Casual Hoya. They posted an article called "Providence Criers." Friars fans react to Ed Cooley.
They're not happy. Portnoy got in on it today. Did you?
Was he pissed?
He's a neutral, and he thought it was rat.
Lewis, this is ungrateful. What do we got? Come on, we're helping you out.
It could have been 1,020.
Yeah, come on. That's all I got today. I don't have a lot of content today. I'm fresh out. I'm tired. Dude,
we're tired. It's a late stream. We don't have to be that locked in. That's why the late streams are kind of fire. We have
is this a national game?
NBA's TV.
Okay.
So they just take the local broadcast and syndicate.
That's fine. We're okay with that. Now, who's on the call is the question.
Grandy is on the call, I believe.
Dub. Big Dub. I'm sorry. I respect him for what he does. I appreciate him. I listened to the game on mute when it was Perkins Scow. Could not do it.
Oh, it's just all right. It's getting dangerous there.
No. I was talking about no. Gorman's awesome. I love Mike Gorman.
Yeah, I was like,
No. My point is,
I kind of think Perk's hilarious on the broadcast. I get why people don't like him, but I still think it's real funny. I'd rather have him on color than Scal.
I disagree. Scal's growing on me a little bit.
Scal annoys the hell out of me.
I can't do Scal on
play-by-play. It's not fair.
No.
Like I said, nobody loves the 2-for-1 like Scal. Nobody loves seeing guys maybe get hurt like Scal. And what else does Scal love? He loves when Tatum makes 1 of 10, so we can say it only takes one mic for him to get going.
They're already plotting to leave our show for another one. That's kind of messed up. Whatever.
All right.
We like the Garden Report. Lewis, this is ungrateful behavior from you.
We helped send you to a game.
We helped. All right. Anyways, we can wrap up there. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you very much. Anything else you want to say before we get on?
If you missed it yesterday, go to the YouTube. We did the Sam bracket. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
I watched it back. It did not bomb. I thought it bombed. It didn't bomb. So I'm glad for that. And let us know if you like anything else for us to do in the future.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got to go to the live section of our YouTube channel and find the Sam bracket.
Yes.
So.
And again, no show Friday, but we'll have maybe we'll like tape something to run.
We could try.
What's the difference? Like, we're going to be like, oh, they play the Pacers. Like, that's not changing.
True. All right, we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll have something for you. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. Like Sam said, no show on Friday, so we will see you maybe. We'll see you Sunday.
We'll do a pod before then, too. I mean,
yes, and we'll do a pod this weekend. But thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Use our code HBTC to get $20 off if you want to go see a game like Lewis did, even though Lewis is mocking us for it.
Very ungrateful, Lewis, by the way.
Subscribe to the YouTube How About Them Celtics. Check out all our socials at the bottom of the screen. You can see us on Twitter below our faces. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we will catch you guys later. Peace out.
Bye, guys.